Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tiffany here with you guys. Today's video I'm going to go ahead and try some new products I literally picked up on Friday, and today and the day that I'm filming this video is Sunday. And no, I'm not having a bad hair day. I just have my hair pulled back. I attempted to do my base makeup for now, and we're going to get on and trying these new products. Some new products that I did get is the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette, which I'm really excited to try out. If you don't know, I am in love with the Kat Von D line. There's been some things I don't like, but overall I love her line. Another thing I got on my boxycharm is the Pur Sculptor. I also finally got my hands on the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer, and this is in the shade Coconut Perfect Tan. Also, I picked up the Marc Jacobs Invisible Setting Powder, Invisible Finish Powder. And my last two products that I got today is the Kat Von D eyebrow products. I got the pomade and I got the powder. So I'll be trying all that on camera. On my base, I do have the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I put a little bit of the Marc Jacobs highlighter under the foundation and prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover. Today I don't have a background. It's just my home, and I'm pretty lazy today. I am sitting on my bed. I just didn't want to set up. But anyways, we are going to get started. Under my eyes, I have setting powder right now, and that's the Coty Airspun. If you guys want to see these new products in action, please keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, so the first thing I do want to start is I want to finish off my base. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Marc Jacobs powder, and I'm going to finish setting these areas because they're still a little sticky, and I don't like contouring. And I'm going to go through a quick contour addition on where you should be contouring and where you should be highlighting. I did get a message recently asking me if I had a video, so I might as well just include it in this video. I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe brush. It doesn't say one name. If you can see, it has like a mesh in here. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit and start setting my face. See how it looks. I hear nothing but good things about this powder so far, which is surprising. Sorry guys. And I'm just using a patting motion only because I don't want to rub the foundation, and it is a stick foundation, so I don't like taking chances. So far I am liking how that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. And if you guys don't know, this retails for this retails for $44, and it has 0.28 ounces. Pretty pricey, but if it's good, why not? So we are going to go into sculpting. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Pur Sculptor. And this is how it looks. It has a lighter shade and then a darker shade and two highlighters. I am going to use the highlighter today only because I haven't tried it out yet. And let's just go ahead and try it. So I'm going to take my Bdellium brush, my 944 taper contour. You want to sculpt. You want to take it and put it right where your jawline, I guess where your ear, the top of your ear down to your jaw, but you don't want to bring it all the way down here, only because then it looks like you're trying to sculpt. And the point of sculpting is to make it look like you have a model face. It's gonna call it what it is. You got a sharp jawline, you have a sharp cheekbone, you know, you cause your forehead to look a little smaller. I have a big forehead, so I love making my forehead look a little smaller, even though it is what it is. And usually I go with a light hand first, so I am dipping into that. This one has kick up, and we're gonna go ahead and start right here. So I like to start up only because I don't want that much product to go all the way down. And you see how that causes shadow and makes it look like I have like a sculpt out cheekbone. And I'm gonna go back in lightly and just, and you don't want to do circle of motion, like you can do circle of motions, but you want to do it with a smaller brush. You don't want to do it with a bigger brush because then it starts picking up in places it shouldn't go. So you see how that causes my line to look. So usually if you want to map it out, you can take the part of your brush and do you see where my jawline meets, and that's where I go. I don't think this technique really doesn't work for me. Let's see. I mean, my cheeks don't really suck in like others do, but okay. So we're gonna go ahead and keep sculpting. You see? So now I'm sculpt out there. Next I'm gonna sculpt out my forehead. And I just go around the perimeters. And I go a little bit over here only because my forehead is a little bigger. If you do have a smaller forehead, I would say the only place you really want to touch up would be around the hairline and a little bit to the sides, you know, so it could go down a little bit, but that's pretty much it. You don't want to go any further. Me, I like to pick it up over here a little bit more and just leave this part highlighted. So I'm going to also go ahead and sculpt out my jawline. And with this, you want to make sure you go into a certain area, only because you don't want it coming up here where it shows it. That's not the point. The point is you want to make it look like you have a thinner jawline, or like a more sculpted out jawline. So you see where I'm going right underneath that? It's like drawing, literally, like you're shading in these places of your face to cast a shadow. And I sometimes go with different brushes, but I like to take more of a smaller, precise brush. Let's see what brush I can use for this. Maybe this one. So I'm going to take this brush, and this is from Crown. It came in one of my boxes, and I'm going to take a very light hand. This is very powdery. And I'm going to line my nose. And the point of doing your nose is to make it look smaller. I have more of a fatter nose right here. So I just like to sculpt it out, and you want to be precise. You don't want to make your nose look funnier. So what I do is I lined right here. And usually, sometimes your sculpt can come out looking a little harsh. Sometimes you can't control what's going on. So I'll show you a trick where you can diffuse the sculpting that's going on. But let's keep it pushing. For blush today, I'm going to, of course, go use my LA Colors Rad Rogue blush. I've been really digging this blush. And I'm going to take my Delium Golden Triangle 916 Precision Blusher. What I do is I dub it in. And I'm just going to fast forward through this part. We're going to move on to bronzer because I do want to bronze up my face. And what I mean by bronzer is you're bringing sun to that area. It's where the sun will shine the most. And if you guys don't know, this product here retails for $49. I think this is such a beautiful packaging. And it comes with, I think that's cute. And this is your powder. And so when you bronze, like I said, you want to just bring it in areas that you want to bronze. I'm going to go ahead and take my aesthetic brush. I'm going to dip into this. This is my first time trying. interesting. I will let you guys know about this more as I use it more. I don't want to give you my final thoughts only because it's my first time, and I do want to try with other foundations and other powders and see how it flows. And I like that it's a little push button in order for you to open. I think that's so cool. I must say, even the paper in it is luxurious. Crazy, huh? Just talking shit. So let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I am gonna do it off camera only because it's easier and I want to move on with this video and I don't want to have you guys here all day. So I will be right back and I will tell you how I like the Kat Von D products. Be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back with my eyebrows completely done, and guys, must I tell you, I love this product. Let me fix my camera. I think I like it more than all my current eyebrow. It makes me want to try her eyebrow pencil now, and I'm gonna have to go pick it up tomorrow because this is fucking amazing. Like, so let's just get started with the Kat Von D brow pomade. It is $19, which is not bad. And then for this powder here, it retails for $20, and I love how easy it was to work with this. I'm loving how my eyebrows are looking right now. I'm looking real sharp. It's just, it's perfect. And so another thing I want to talk about, I think this brow product is very unique. This is the Brow Struck Dimension powder, and it has little tiny glitters on it. So I'm gonna tell you what she says about it on the Sephora website. It is a long wear waterproof brow powder infused with light catching 3D pigments for realistic dimension and volume. For perfectly full and balanced looking brows, Brow Struck Dimension powder fills in and evens out your shape with a realistic hair-like finish. At first I was like, who put glitter in their brow product? Like, where do they do that at? And honestly, I understand where she was going with this, and I dig it. My brows, when you look really close to it, it looks like it does have this dimension to it, and it's not so glittery, but it just, I don't know what to say. Good job, Kat Von D. You know, you never fail to let us down. So now we are going to start moving on to the more fun stuff, and that is her 10-year anniversary palette. And I'm gonna go ahead and create a quick look with this. I'm going to do over voice on this one because I want to move on with this one. But this retails for $52, and it's already in stores. On the website it says that it's coming soon in stores 5/21. I went to Sephora on 5th Avenue by my office, and there it was. And this is how it looks. I am a big fan of her palette. I love that she goes with the fun stuff. So no further ado, we are going to get started with this look. And I did put foundation on my brow, on my thing, so I'm not going to, you know, put primer. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this one, and this one is, god damn it, oh, the box. This one is called Sylvia, and I'm gonna put it all over my brow lid to set that, because I don't know how it'll react. I guess I'm not voiceovering. And I'm gonna go in with this color here, this one, and that is Egypt, no, Gina, and it's kind of like a mustard yellow, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. And I did use my 785 taper blending. Been really digging these brushes, like, really. Now I'm gonna go in with the blending brush, and I'm gonna have to do it. I'm going for the green, the army green, and this is called Lala. If you guys don't know me by now, I am obsessed with the color army green. I like that. Alright, so we're going to move on. I don't know if I want to add anything else. Maybe. I'm going to go for the dark brown, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner here. Just to add a little bit of dimension. That brown is right here. And the name for this brown is called Adele. And it doesn't blend away, and I'm really digging this. So now, of course, I'm going to have to gold into with this gold. This beautiful, beautiful gold, and this is called Egypt. I'm gonna start off with a brush just to be fair. I'm gonna take this 774 large shader, and I'm gonna take that gold and put it right here in this inner corner, and let's see how it works with a brush. And I didn't put no Fix Plus. I didn't wet my brush. I didn't do anything. I just went straight in and took that color. You see how beautiful this color is. Oh my god. And it literally took one swipe. You know, I just like to take a little bit of that glitter. That people are saying that this is not a good palette, because I don't know what's not good about it. The mattes are beautiful, and the shimmer so far has done its job. You guys can see I'm going back to that corner with a little bit of color and just blending it in, making it look like it goes into each other. But do you guys see what I'm seeing? Like, I don't know what you people are complaining about. Then I'm gonna go back in with this 776 blending brush. I'm gonna take that green and put it on my lower lash line. That green, look at that. So I did have a little bit of fallout from that shimmer color, so I'm gonna go ahead and swipe the excess off. I'm gonna go in with my 974 taper powder, and you know, just swipe. And I'm just gonna take whatever excess powder I have out. Wow, this is a good makeup day. A good makeup day. And let me go back in. I'm gonna go ahead and take Alexandra, which is this peachy pink color, and put it in my inner corners. I want to see how that lays out real quick. And then I'm gonna go back into my Pur Cosmetics Sculptor palette and use the highlighter to highlight my brow, under my brow. My scuba from the Balm, and I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick. There we go. And I didn't choose a lip product, so we'll be right back with that. Alright, so I'm gonna take the ColourPop and the Shayla XO, I forgot what these are called, Lip Lux lipstick in the shade Quickie, and I'm gonna go ahead. I want to go for a calmer lip only because my eyes is the show today. Alright guys, so this creates the end of this video, and I'm gonna share my thoughts real quick. It's not my final thoughts, but it's what I feel overall so far. I have a final thought for this one though, because I've been using it for over a week now, and I'm really digging how this is. And today was the first time using the highlighter, but I've been using the Sculptor with the contour colors, and I've been digging it. It is a bit powdery, but it's very blendable, and the highlighters are really beautiful. I feel like this does fulfill most skin tones. Moving on, so far for the 10-year anniversary palette, I'm really digging it. I love this look I created, and I'm not going to have a final thought yet, only because I feel like I need to try all the colors out. There are going to be maybe some duds, but so far I'm really digging this palette. And I also feel like if you're a Kat Von D lover like I am, you're going to want to pick this up. Moving on to the brow pomade and the brow powder. This was very easy to work with, and I'm digging it so far. I'm going to keep playing with it, but I really don't have any complaints about it. And this is a very unique product, I must say. Like, there's nothing like it in the market right now, and it just brings back the fact that you're able to use powders again and add a little bit of dimension. It is very unique, I must say. Kat Von D, congratulations on these collections. You've done nothing but amazing. And as far as the Marc Jacobs bronzer, I like it so far. Like I said, it might just be one of those products you have to keep trying. I don't want to give my final decision only because it is a bronzer, and I need to see how it works with other foundations, primers, etc, etc. But so far I do like it. I see what the hype is all about. And as for the Invisible Shield powder, the claims on this is that it gives you smaller pores and whatnot, and I like it so far. I'm gonna try one thing, and I'm gonna show you only because I said I was gonna show you. But if you're having a harsh contour, what you can do is use the buffing technique, and I learned this from Puffing's wife. She has her own YouTube channel. You guys should definitely go check her out. She gives nothing but great reviews. And the buffing method basically is you take a finishing powder and you do circular motions on your face after you are done with your makeup. So I didn't use setting spray yet, and what it does, it makes everything look seamless. So I am going to show you. I am taking some of the product on a large brush, and I am going to start doing circular motions. And what it does is it brings the whole look together, and it makes the look last longer. I feel like ever since I started doing this technique, my makeup has looked so much better throughout the day, and I really like that. So this is basically the buffing motion, and you're just going in circular motions, and this claims to cause pore minimizing, and I'm gonna see if that's true. So I'm putting it in areas where I have pores, and I put it everywhere, you know, just to give that sense of relief. So far, I am digging this. It's very soft, very diffuse, and it has like a big stopper, so that way not a lot of excess product come out, which is very unique in its own. I hear the Hourglass one has that too. And I don't see my pores, so it is true when it says that it diffuses your pores. I'm really liking how this look came out. Also, so far for the ColourPop X Shayla lipstick, I'm digging them. But I'm really excited for a lot of the stuff that are coming out. I am slowing my roll a little bit. But so far, nothing has disappointed me yet. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that alarm button so you know when I post. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great weekend.